And that winter storm impacting roads and flights today as people head home from their Thanksgiving gatherings. More than 300 flights canceled at O'Hare, and Midway also experiencing some cancellations. And it has been slow moving on the highways. The snow causing slick roads. ABC7's Mayor Kawash is live at O'Hare, where many travelers are hoping to make it to their destinations. Mayor.
Yeah, the rush is certainly on right now, but honestly, it seems like conditions are worse outside of the airport on the roads getting in and out of here compared to what we're seeing here on the ground at O'Hare Airport. Really, it's like the lottery. Some people are getting really lucky, no issues with their flight. Others are dealing with several cancellations or delays and wondering when they are going to get out of here. Now, we've talked to a handful of people. TSA is moving along okay at this point. You mentioned more than 300 cancellations here out of O'Hare Airport, just a handful at Midway. The average delay here at O'Hare, roughly about 45 minutes to an hour right now. Midway seems to moving along just fine. Now, we are officially seeing that window of the worst time to drive between 11 a.m. and 8 o'clock tonight as everyone tries to rush home. So it's kind of just a bad mix. I did talk to a couple here who landed from their flight totally fine, but they waited about an hour just to find an Uber to get out of their airport. So we're seeing a lot of different things there. We did catch up with a few other travelers explaining the hassles they've gone through here today.
We had to stop in Denver, and that's where we heard of cancellation. It just got later and later and later. So, and when I think we were probably an hour and a half on the runway here.
To the airport at like 8:45, and our flight was supposed to leave at 2:20, and it just kept getting delayed by 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours until eventually it was like midnight, and we had been there. And then we boarded the plane at 8, and then we had to get off because they didn't have a spot for us after all.
Yeah, certainly some struggles, of course, with that moving storm that we saw here yesterday and moving across the country here today. I did just look, it's taken about an hour to get you from O'Hare back to downtown Chicago right now. AAA reporting that 90% of travelers for Thanksgiving choose to do so by road and they drive instead of flying. But that number usually goes up as we see more of these delays and cancellations and people just choose to ditch their flight and hit the road. So we'll see how things change. Right now, not too bad, but frustration's boiling for some travelers.